Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play series for The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I am S.A.N, and when we last left off, we had been making our way through what I'm referring to as the Water Temple 2.0, because there's lots of water leveling mechanics, and we're just inside the boss door, which is where I left us off last time, with Zelda taking essentially a long rest before the boss fight. So I'll get her up in a moment, we can continue with that. I have a feeling the boss is going to be that fish that was causing those water spouts we encountered last time. So it's probably an underwater boss fight with the water theme in this dungeon, so we're probably going to need a shark echo. And yeah, let's go on without further ado. I made you wait a week for this. I'm going to try and not do that too often. Ah, there it is, I was right. I mean, I say I was right. I played this game before, so I should know. So we have an underwater boss fight, which means our oxygen is going to be something we can track. Unfortunately, there's two bubble spouts today. Vocavore. And let's summon the Chompfin right away, so we can get in there and start attacking. As you can see, it's got bubbles on its back, or eggs or something on its back. I'm not quite sure. We need to take those out while avoiding the water spouts. Fortunately, after it conjures a few of them, it gets tired out, and then we can transform into sword fighter form and start hacking at its weak spot. There. Yeah. So long as we remember to refill our oxygen, we're going to be fine. I double check here if I have any more of those bubble potions. No, I've used them all up. I have these swimming ones, but they also restore health, so I'm probably going to hang on to those. They'll also shoot out these tail spines, which explode, as you can see. They don't do much damage, so I'm not too concerned. And I have a lot of potions. The big difficulty of this is just the whole sort of 2D aspect to this boss fight, as you can see. Alright, so this is phase 2 now, and it's created these gaps in the water, and apparently you can just keep swimming or flying without any difficulty. We now have to get to it a bit more difficulty. We no longer have 3D, we no longer go up through the water, so we need something else to get to it. It'll also, as you can see here, add a much larger water spout now. Fortunately, it's really tired, making it really tires out, so we can jump up and attack its weak point afterwards. That falls down, and it drops energy shards, which is nice, because now we can recover our energy. I don't know how effective the shark's going to be at this point, because it's mostly going to stay out of the water. And the shark can't quite catch up to it. It swims faster, unfortunately. And it can obviously leave the water. Fortunately, its attack pattern is pretty simple. You just have to worry about it constantly summoning these water spouts at us in waves. Waving sequences. And have to avoid the massive one, obviously. It'll also then go on its side or something like this. Unfortunately, sometimes it gets in an angle you can't quite get to, and then you have to wait. There we go. Okay, yep. Finish it off. There we go. In all honesty, I probably could have done that boss fight at the end of the last video. I thought that would take longer. Well, I'm going to err on the side of caution when it comes to those sorts of things, because I don't want to rush boss fights. There we go. This will be the third rift we fixed. Which means... I mean, there's probably going to be more. I mean, because that's how Zelda games work. That's how most Zelda games work. First you beat the first wave of dungeons, and then you go on, and you have to go on to the next wave of dungeons. It's kind of standard format since A Link to the Past. So, I suspect we'll have that to worry about. So Tri gets another level here, and this time the benefit is, as you're about to see, some of our echoes now cost fewer Tri points, which means we can summon them more easily. Most notably, the Dark Nut that I love summoning, I can now summon for only 2 Tri points, which means I can summon 2 of them. That's gonna come in handy. Alright, so we have some more Might Crystals now. Okay, this is the largest rift they've ever mended, apparently. I do not know what metric they judge this all by, but okay. Presumably the rift would have kept growing. That's how these things usually go. Alright. Another heart container. Brings up to 7 hearts. And yeah, let us get out of here. So here we are back in the real world now. Yes, we've gotten rid of all the rifts I think we know of except for the one at Hyrule Castle, I believe. Yes, I think he's back now. Yes. Yes, we have noticed that you two are quite alike. Too similar. Well, they do say opposites attract, too. I suppose the opposite can also be true. Yes. I hope you can put this behind you now. Yes, yes, they are. Oh, please drop the Tsundere act. Both of you. This will be much simpler if you just admit your feelings to one another and we all move on with our lives. That's fine, it's what we do. Okay, so yeah. Lord Jabu Jabu is back at the plaza. I guess we're going to go see him now.
Yeah.
The general was in there too, wasn't he? I guess he's freed. We'll find him at some point. And at long last, harmony reigns here, it seems. Looks like we finally sorted out the problem in Jabul Waters. I'll laugh if he still doesn't like their music. Hasn't solved the problem. It'd be quite funny. Nope, everything seems to be working out fine. Yay! Okay, happy ending for this place too, but we have to move on to find the rest of the rifts. Oh, here he is. Well, that was easy. You there, I need directions. Well, here's a perfect example of the masked man fallacy. You'll behave differently to someone when you do not know who they are. You look a little like... Gee, no, it can't be. Honestly, I'm surprised Zelda's gotten away with this disguise for this long. while we've been saving the world while you got captured. Oh, and you have a doppelganger who's causing problems in Hyrule Castle and tried to have us executed. Alright, so he's gonna go find the minister. And then off he goes. Well, I guess we should head there too. Yeah, he's not there. I imagine we'll have to keep looking. After all, that imposter king is gonna keep causing problems for us and the rest of Hyrule until we do. Now is probably a good time for me to stock up on some potions. This game is going to get more difficult as we go along, and having some healing potions is always nice. So yeah, let's buy... yeah, let's buy at least 2 or 3 more. Alright, before we go, what's behind this wall? Because now I can blow it up with a bomb. Fish. Stay over there. There we go. And my reward is... more money. Okay, I just spent a lot of rupees on potions, so that's fine. Alright, let us see if the minister has found anything in our absence. Alright, we're all here now. So, has anyone found anything? Yeah, we still haven't found the king or Link. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the last large rift we know of is in Hyrule Castle. Yep, alright, we have to go deal with that one at some point. Yes, and there are 3 imposters running the kingdom while in his place. Oh dear. I get this distinct feeling that the stupid fighter is about to go running off. Yeah, here we go. No! No! Don't run off on your... We're just going to... Oh, please don't chase after him. Please do not do that. Okay, fine. Well, I guess we are going to have to go after them too. Yeah, we'll try and find Link as well. Yeah, I guess we're off to Hyrule Castle next. But first, let's use this machine, because we can probably upgrade again, yeah. I want to upgrade the energy meter again, because the more time we can spend in the sword fighter form, the better. It'll come in handy. Alright, blue glowing magical machine. Do your magic. Let's see what happens. Alright, our energy gauge is now level 3. Can we go? Does it go any higher? I don't remember. Haha, there we go. Alright. Okay, apparently he has to do more research, but maybe we can upgrade it further. We'll have to find out later. Yeah, that's quite nice and long. That's a lot of energy. Alright, so we have to head north towards Hyrule Castle, which is in the center. It's through this little wetlands area that we've been through before. Before we head off to Hyrule Castle, though, I might want to go to out west here, because there's an area that looks like it might be Lon Lon Ranch, and that would be interesting to see what they've done with this. Ha! Alright, you stupid crow, I can summon 2 Yoshin soldiers now! Let's see how you handle this. Not well. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna love being able to do that. Alright, we have the Gwei Echo. Yeah, so these are the crow enemies that have been in Legend of Zelda games since really early on. Again, I think from like the past. A bunch of ones. Beware of Wolfos. Oh, I haven't run into a Wolfos yet. For those who don't know, Wolfos are kind of like, well, somewhere between wolves and lycanthrope style enemies in Zelda games. The Gwei might actually be a good flying echo finally. Alright, there's something under this rock. You don't position a rock like that in a Zelda game if there isn't something underneath it. I was right. Oh, it's just a mic crystal. Oh, well. Alright, let's continue to Lon Lon Ranch. Or what I think is Lon Lon Ranch, because that's what it looks like. Alright, here we are at Hyrule Ranch, apparently. Oh, another stamp. Alright. So I guess it's not actually Lon Lon Ranch. Also, yeah, I can take the Zora flippers off now. Alright. I can buy milk here, right? One of their horses went missing. That's probably going to be, well, normally it would be Epona if we were playing Link, but we're not. So I assume it's going to be whatever horse we're going to end up with at some point. Yeah, one of our horses... Okay, so galloped out west. Well, family went looking, we did not find her. Yeah, okay. Side quest, look for a horse. Got it. Oh, the cuckoos. Oh, what's that? Something sparkling there. Music box. Okay, for prize for our flag races. Okay, so some sort of horse race. We win that, we get the music box. Okay. What's the music box for, though, I wonder? We'll have to find out later. Alright, I could go look for the horse now, but I really want to... taking care of the problems at Hyrule Castle seems much more urgent. So we should probably... Oh, Kakariko Village is that way. And I just missed a warp point, but it doesn't matter, because there's one right there at the ranch. So if we need to get back here in a hurry, we can just go there. Here's a Wolfos. In this game, yes, they're basically just wolves. And they circle really well, as you can see. They're quite fast. And their bite attack takes off 2 hearts. Fortunately, they're no match for my incredible Yoshin soldier and its heavy armor. There we go. Wolf Host. That's quite fast. I might use that at some point. Yeah, circling around ominously. Well, it did sort of circle, but less ominous and more just that's just how predators work. To be fair, wolf hosts have kind of always done that since Ocarina of Time. They love to circle you when they're fighting you. Try to come in from the sides, which is how a wolf would attack, to be fair. The only real difference is a wolf would never attack you alone. Alright, that's enough sidetracking for the moment. Let's get to Hyrule Castle. Why would they believe you? Because there's a version of you that's in there, giving them orders at the moment. Yeah, okay, at least the minister is more intelligent than the general. Okay, yeah, they've gone with the obvious decoy. Oh, and look, a password! Yeah, so the imposters actually are coming up with something relatively intelligent here. King set a password. If we are who we say we are, then we will know it. Yeah, obviously. Well, it's pretty obvious. It's not very hard to... I mean, you just ran off without a plan. Yeah, well, this is kind of how these situations usually work. We're never going to convince them with words alone. We need evidence. Yeah, we need to come up with a plan. Oh, grief. Oh, something's going on. Oh, the rift. The rift is expanding, is it? Okay. Oh, there goes the majority of Hyrule Castle. And Hyrule Castle Town. Okay. No, and here come more rift-born monsters. Okay. Yeah, that's a fair bit, actually. Yeah, the rift has pulled people in. Oh, okay, we're gonna use the one strength of all soldiers here. They're used to following orders. As long as someone giving those orders to someone in authority, then we're kind of fine. This actually might work out now. Yep. Alright. Yeah, in the meantime, we all do that. We'll try and solve the rift problem. Alright, so Tri has found the rift entrance. We have to go underground. Alright. Do I want to deal with these monsters? It's probably a waste of time. Because those more will just keep coming. This is the whole Gerudo issue all over again. Yeah. Let's just ignore them. And let's try and find a way underground. Ah, yeah, well. This will be a way down, I think. There we are. Okay, here's the entrance. And some poor hapless soldier who ended up down here too. Alright, here we go. Can probably get through this dungeon in this video. You guys might get 2 boss monsters in one session. Alright, so we're inside stilled Hyrule Castle town at the moment. This looks like a barracks. Yeah, and here's all the people who just got taken. So our goal is to get into the actual Hyrule Castle itself. Alright, along this path. There's going to be lots of monsters here. Can we take any items? Nope, nope, just a bunch of monsters in there. Okay, okay, fine. No shoplifting, even when we're trying to save the world. Yep, that person's stuck. Anything in here? No, two more trapped people. Okay, I guess I feeling we're gonna find anything useful in the town itself. Over these flower beds and then across this little gap here. Like I said, no point in fighting all these monsters. We don't get anything out of it. And it does not solve our problem. Oh, there's a treasure chest. And a warp point. Why would we need a warp point up here? I'm not quite sure what point of that is. Alright. What's in the treasure chest? Radiant butter. Alright. I might use that again. I'll make some more potions at some point, so. Up the water! There we go. I love being able to do that in these places. Oh, here we go. Red rupee. Then water block our way back up. Is that a Minecraft thing? Water blocks are Minecraft, aren't they? I honestly don't know. That's a serious question. I've not really ever played Minecraft. But I'm pretty sure I remember water blocks being a thing on that. Well, they're a thing in Zelda games too now, and I quite like them. Alright, here we go. Hyrule Castle proper. Time to go inside. Welcome home, Zelda. Unfortunately, we now have to save it from the rift. Yeah, it's going to be even harder than previous dungeons we've been in, isn't it? I completely ignored that warp point. Well, again, it doesn't really matter. Oh! Dark Nut level 2? Okay, so this is the upgraded Yoshi Soldier. What's... I don't think there actually was one of those. Well, there has sort of been, but nothing comes to mind. Wow, that was easy to take it down. Okay! Dark Nut level 2 Echo. Yeah, I'm immediately favoriting that. Alright, let's give this a try. So a lot of these doors are just locked. Suddenly they were in Silent Hill. Alright. So some of these rooms only half exist. Well, I guess that means we're going to be directed where we need to go. Not necessarily the best thing, but these dungeons do tend to have those sort of... Oh! Hey, there's the king. Long live the king, everybody. Yeah, he's here. He's having a bad day at the moment. Oh, a secret passage behind the throne, just like in A Link to the Past. Lots of A Link to the Past references in this game so far. I like that. It's kind of nice having callbacks to one of my favorite games of all times. Alright, I remember to get this warp point. Again, it doesn't really matter that much, because this dungeon's mostly linear so far. I don't see why I would want to go back to those other two locations at all. Okay, time for the stealth section, Rift style. So these shadow guards are going to catch up to us at some point. And then they basically kind of wall master us. And then trap us in this little pocket dimension. And then we have to fight our way out. Alright, time for the, what's the upgrade of the Ocean Soldier? Sentinel of Nameless City is one of the cards in Magic the Gathering that was a functional upgrade of the Ocean Soldier. I still play with it. But it's not really... And yes, for those who are wondering, I keep referring to these things as, like, Magic the Gathering cards. Because we are basically playing Magic the Gathering in Zelda. Or Pokemon in Zelda, depending on how you want to look at that. Alright, so we need to stealth our way through this. Oh, there we go. That's not good. Fortunately, we don't have to redo the fight. We can just exit through the portal. Alright, we need a new approach. I think I'm going to stick with evasion via water blocks. Because I should be able to conjure them... Yeah, like that. And just go over... And keep just avoiding them. We just need to avoid their gaze, and then we can use this to our advantage. There we go. Oh, he caught up to me. I think this is the right idea, though. Because, like I said, we do not have... Let's not fight any battles we do not have to. Alright. Up like that. Yeah, it won't form in midair. I need to attach it to something. Alright, up and over again. Let's go this way. There we go. Yeah, he spotted me, but I should be able to get by now. Alright, bed? Yeah. Bridge of beds. Oh, I fell! Okay. Okay, yep. Slight problem, but I think I can work with this. Oh, it's gonna fall. There we go. We're fine. Find alternate paths. That's why I love doing these games. Finding different solutions to things. Basically, everything becomes a puzzle. The game itself, the world is a puzzle. Alright, so 2 guards here who are just, yeah, not doing their job very well. Alright, we need to go up now. There we go. Alright, we're hitting the ceiling here, so... There we go. Alright, we're going to need to distract this guy to get through, I think. So, where is... Last time I did that, it was with the pots. I just need one of those again. There we go. Easy. And there we go. Stealth section done. We're back in the prison where we started now. Alright. There we go. Oh no! Impa! Well, she might be good against taking out all the guards, but she can't handle the rift, apparently. What's that book there? Yeah, we can still save her. But, yeah, what's with the book? It's a book, try. Alright, let's give it a read. Oh, I think it's Impa's diary. Okay, yeah, so she's outnumbered. Let's come to them. Nope, we were doing a pretty good job of avoiding being captured. Yeah. Okay, so this is basically what she was up to while we were... well, she was imprisoned and we were out saving Hyrule. Alright. Another warp point, and we're going down a floor. Alright, there's only one floor below us now. Down we go. Alright, looks like we have to face off against some of my current enemies. Oh! He fell down the ladder! I guess it's too heavy to cling to it. Oh! Okay, so the upgrade one can do a spin attack. Alright, here we go. Spin attack! Spin to win! Alright. Mirror match. I said, spin to win! Oh, there we go. Mutual kill works too. That's 3 treasure chests. That's quite a bit. Oh. Then again, the treasure may not be very good, as that points out. Oh, that's a lot of... Oh, that's a lot of monsters. Okay. Yeah, down. Alright, let's go back up this way and get those treasure chests. Wow, there's a lot of these things here. Okay. Reed heads, keys, and whatever that thing's gonna turn into. What's that thing gonna do? Okay, so no, I'm just robbing the food storage area. Oh, paralyzed. Okay. Oh dear. This is a bad situation. Spin attack! Spin to win! There we go. Alright. Up. Alright. Time to take a potion. There we go. Ah, that's much better. See, I told you this game was gonna get more difficult. Ah, so we're going to need to use the distant echo summoning here to light these braziers. But first I want to take care of these keys. Spin to win! Ah! There we go. Alright, now let the braziers and we're good to go. Alright, and here we encounter our first Gust Master. A rather annoying enemy that just doesn't do anything but just generate lots of powerful gusts of wind. It isn't too big of a deal, except when on narrow bridges like this. Also has a lot of health, so it takes a lot of arrows to take care of this thing. Like I said. Alright, now we can get the echo of it at least. Yeah, so it doesn't move, but it creates strong gusts of wind. We might be able to make use of that at some point. But in the meantime, it's going to mostly just be an obstacle. Yeah, the Dark Nut's too heavy for it to be pushed around by the wind. There we go. And the axe does a lot of damage. Oh, well, he did his job. Alright, time for a bridge of beds. Counter your fire with my water. Alright, so we have two paths to take here, it seems. Well, this is just a sand room. Alright, I probably could have used the Gust Master here, but oh well. Use the wind cannon. Treasure chests! Please just don't be monster stones and food again. Oh no, it's the map! Oh, that's worth it. This is late to be getting a map. Yeah, there's not much left of this dungeon. I mean, look. We covered that floor, we covered that floor. The majority of this dungeon is the second basement. Alright, well, we can find our way around more easily now. These Shadow Zolls are no match for the Ocean Soldier 2.0. Alright, so here we have the boss door, now we need to find the boss key, and there's two ways we can go. More of these burrowing scorpions. Alright. Locked door, sealed door, and then a secret room by the looks of it. Yeah, up there behind that cracked wall. Alright. Let's take care of the scorpions first. Spin to win! I'm probably gonna need those warm peppers at some point. Alright, yeah, so let's build a water block passage up to it, and now we need the bombfish, which I just unfavorited. Ah, oh dear. Does this thing hurt me? We never actually established that. Alright, that's gonna work. Let's give that another try. There we go. Yeah, the problem is I don't have enough try points to have two water blocks summoned and the bombfish. Alright, well, it's not the boss key, but that's not surprising. Purple rupee! 50 rupees. There we go, that's nice. Unlikely they're going to put the boss key behind a cracked, bombable wall. Alright, so I guess we have to head the other way first. Oh good, more Tektites. They're always so annoying to fight. Okay, see? Alright, in that case, I'm just not going to bother fighting you. I'm going to swim against this rather strong current and try and get to that ladder down. Ah, there. Oof. Made it. Took a fair bit of damage in the process, though. Time for yet another rest. Can you imagine if we did our D&D campaign like this? So, we have another dark underwater maze to navigate. I really should have made more of those glow potions. That's fine. We can navigate by these glowing crystals. And the map. Alright, 2 treasure chests. One in the middle, and one on the bottom right corner. Sorry, bottom left corner. Underwater chopping through dark webbing. Nope. Alright, conserve energy. We're going to need it. More money. I suspect the boss key is in the through that sealed door we couldn't get through. So it's down. Yep, alright. There it is. Ooh, a silver rupee. That's the first one. Those are gone, I think. With 100. There we go. Alright, now let's just get out of here. Before we run out of air. Alright. Rift Stealth Section number 2. Fortunately, we know how to do this now. Alright. So, we need to get... There's a treasure chest there, but we need to make it appear somehow. Alright. Throw another urn. Nope, they're not going to... Maybe because they saw it? Let's try throwing it further away. Alright, there we go. Let's go around. Alright, we need to go up and get that switch. There we go. Alright. Need to get back to get that. Alright, yeah, let's get rid of the water blocks. See if he continues his route or not. There we go. And we should just be able to get over the his back wall here. And get the treasure chest. Ah, but it's the key we need. There we go. Alright, he spawned us, but it doesn't matter. There we go. Break line of sight, and go up the stairs. And some people think those stealth sections are hard. Alright, what's behind this locked door? Oh. Another way down, and another Gust Master, whom I think I can just... Why am I summoning a water block? No, I think I can just go underneath it. Never mind. It's dead. Another one. Alright, this one I can definitely just go around. Oh dear, no floor. Alright, I need the Strantula. Alright, just need to keep going. Just keep summoning them. Fortunately, I can have enough try points to do this now. There we go. Alright, where does this bring us up? Oh, it's the Ball and Chain Knight! Again, from Link to the Past. Lots of Link to the Past references today. Alright, well I can throw stuff at it. Just like I did then. Give me a rock this time instead of a pot, that's all. And the Dark Knight is being a perfect distraction. Oh, 2 rocks broke each other. Okay. I still have 1 left. Oh, it got stuck in the wall apparently. Yeah, there we go. How many try points does this cost? Ball and Chain Trooper. Probably it costs the same as the upgraded Dark Nut. Alright, time to get the boss key. There it is, and 2 other treasure chests. And... okay, a frog ring. The frog ring is jump higher. Okay. And a golden egg. I will eventually make use of these, Nintendo. And of course, boss key. Alright. No energy potions left. I don't really need the material scope at the moment, so let's see how this works. And it does seem less jump higher. That'll come in handy. I can't remember if we ever get the opportunity to equip more accessories or not. Alright, let's save. And so, this is where we're going to be picking up next. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not doing that to you guys twice in a row. Let's go do the boss fight.
Ooh.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the King of Hyrule and his 2 most trusted advisors. Yeah, well, I'm quite known to be quite vexing to the bad guys. Master's power. Okay. Oh, it's Ganon's trident thing. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, a lot of these things are gathering all together. Okay. No, it's Ganon again. Sort of, I suspect. Yeah, is it though? Because everything else here has kind of been an imposter. Yeah, it isn't the same monster. The power is... okay, so it's an echo, essentially. Okay. Yeah, Ganon the Demon King. I prefer this version of Ganon to Ganondorf. It's probably mostly just nostalgia and I'm used to it, but this fits with the more Demon King motif look than the more humanoid form of Ganondorf. Alright, Ganon! Sort of. Ganon in quotation marks. Alright, rematch time, Ganon. Yeah, he's still as powerful as ever. Alright, he's got some... so he spins his trident like a shield, and as well as trying to stab me with it. And it will completely destroy my new Yotian soldier. Well, I've got more of them. Yep, spin to dodge. Spin to win and dodge. Unfortunately, he can spin to win too. Is it like a shield? Is that what he's trying to do? Alright, first phase done. In phase 2, he really starts to spin to win because he'll start throwing his spinning trident like a boomerang. A trick he's had, again, since Link to the Past. Lots of Link to the Past references so far. I'm really enjoying this. I'm really living my childhood. Oh, and now he summons the fire pieces! Yeah, this is exactly like the boss fight at the end of A Link to the Past. I like that, because that was by far my favorite Ganon fight. Probably one of the best ones. Well, hey, he's got so many tricks up his sleeve here. Yeah, okay! This is hard to dodge. Summon 6 of them. So far, I'm gonna save my energy because he's gonna have other tricks up his sleeve. The Dark Nut is a little slow, but I can summon it close to him afterwards and get some hits in. The Dark Nut also does a lot of damage, I think. Unfortunately, his fire magic will get through the armor. I'm pretty sure all of his attacks are going to get through the armor. Alright, yep. At least it's still their target. Alright, so we only get one hit in. Does Spin to Wing do more damage? The spin attack usually does more damage. His Trident does a lot of damage too, unfortunately. Or again, whatever. It's not really a Trident anymore, is it? It used to be, but now it's kind of double-sided. And bat-shaped. Alright. He's got a lot of health. Alright. Ready? Okay. Yep, hit him! Hit him! Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's a waste of time to wait for him to get to Ganon. I think I should just summon him right behind. Okay. Yeah. The fire burns for extra damage, unfortunately. Alright, good thing I stocked up on all those potions. See, I told you I was going to need those soon. So slow. That's unfortunate. Alright. Spin to win! Oh. It's not fair when we both do that. Yeah, he does it a lot. He does spin to win for everything. Alright. Phase 2 down, now on to phase 3. Alright, so what trick are you adding in phase 3? So far it's more fire keys. Oh, there we go. Now he's gonna start throwing the fireball at us. And yeah, okay, time for the dead man's volley. This is what I'm in time. That's what all the energy being dropped before was. Alright, he's got adding a bunch more magic tricks. And there we go. Another potion. I'm gonna be going through a lot of these. Alright. Distance and timing is the key for this. Something I sometimes struggle with. Ouch. Fortunately, he seems to be willing to spin to win. Good attack. Right. Angles seem to help a little bit. Alright. Yet more fire keys. This really is spin to win the boss fight. I just said that because I thought it would be funny when I saw him do the spin attack. But yeah, it is rather appropriate. There we go. Okay, well he's stunned. Hit him, bringing out really low on energy. Phase 4? How many times? I can't remember. Yeah, this is literally the Link to the Past boss fight. I can't remember any other Ganon boss fight that had 4 phases. I'm really low on energy here. I really wish I picked up some of those energy potions. Okay, yeah, now he's just doing everything, it seems. And it seems he's moving faster as well, so... Alright, so he's pulling out all the tricks now, all the stops. He's just teleporting around, throwing magic left and right at me. Alright. Oh! Yeah. Yeah, I'm going through all these potions. I even thought I wasn't going to need all those potions. They're kidding themselves. Ow. And this is why I prepare. And this is why I over-prepare for boss fights. Everyone who thinks I don't need to. Okay, alright, really running low on energy. There we go. Probably should have, yeah, there's no energy. The only thing that drops energy is the fire keys when they impact something. There's more of them. There we go. When they impact something besides me, they drop energy shards. Fireball's home now? Alright, this is my friend for that part. Alright, spin in close. Summon the Dark Nut. I'm just gonna let the Dark Nut... Oh, no. I probably should just let the Dark Nut hit him. It's slow as fuck away. Alright, you can't have much more health left. Ah! Unfortunately, neither do I. Fortunately, I still have some potions. Okay, I'm gonna be stocking up on so many potions after this. Hit him! Hit him! That works! You can just let the fireball chase you and then the... Okay, I didn't think that was gonna work. Yay, we won! Alright, that's the fourth and final rift down. Alright, Tri is leveled up again. What do we get this time, Tri? Yep, even more echoes are cheaper now. Alright, a bunch more might crystals. I mean, that was the last rift we knew of, but I suspect more will show up, because that's how these things work. There's usually a part 2 to your adventure in Zelda games. Yeah, the fact that the monsters you're fighting appear to be echoes is not encouraging, is it? It means someone can use our own magic against us? Yeah, let's repair this rift and get out of here. But heart container first. 8 hearts! There we go. And let's get going. Yep, let's return to the real world. What? What's going on? What's that? Oh, what is that? Oh, that looks big. It's Haunter! Sort of. It's kind of an evil, more evil looking Haunter. Oh, Link! He's saved us with the stick, I think. Oh yeah, we have his sword. Quick, Link! Grab the Tri-Rod! Grab the staff, let's get here! Oh no! He's in a crystal! It's a role reversal! And it didn't work out well for Link. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I need a moment to process all that. Yeah, that was the real Link, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah, he saved us, you can tell. That's how you can tell it's the real Link. It looked like it, didn't he? Got imprisoned in a crystal. Okay. Everything seems to be back to normal now. Yeah, this is the real king. Yeah, a lot's happened, by the way. Yeah, and most of Hyrule at this point. Nothing good. Nothing good at all. Seriously, how does not everyone see through this disguise? Yeah. Wait, there is a warrant for my arrest. And execution. Yeah, the imposter came up with a somehow very, very, very believable lie. And the fact that everyone believed it for some reason. Ah, we're in Zelda's bedroom! That's Zelda's cat! Ah, Impa, she's back to normal. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of people are going to be able to see Try now. Sorry, Kashara, you're the only one I think so far who can't. Try still seems to have difficulty with very basic concepts like language. Alright, Zelda's a sound sleeper, apparently. Maybe that's how she keeps getting captured. Yep. Well, we took down Ganon in one, but now there's something worse, apparently. Alright, what does the king want? Alright, he wants to go to the throne room, so we want to discuss going. Alright, well, we should probably go see what Daddy Dearest wants. But first things first, can I make an echo of... Yes! I can make an echo of Zelda's bed! Okay, I imagine that's going to heal us quite a bit. I'm going to keep that echo favorited, and use that one for healing, and use the regular bed to make bridges out of. And I'm going to pet this cat, because it's my cat. Yay! Alright, this is where we're going to be calling it for now, because we've been going over for well over an hour. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and please join me here again next time as we continue our adventures in the lands of Hyrule, try and find out what's causing the rifts, find out what that giant haunter thing was, find Link, and save Hyrule. Hopefully all at once. We're busy for Princess. Goodbye, everyone.